Mr. Lee, Orchestra. If I could have you please rise for the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would you remain standing for the pledge of the national anthem? Middle School's 8th grade sendoff. It's all about our students this evening, and we will be recognizing many of their accomplishments. At this time, I'd like to recognize a few special guests that we have throughout the audience. Over to my right, we have Superintendent Mr. Doug Yu. We have Dr. Quackenbush. She She's Director of our Certificated Personnel. Tom Line, Board President. Maura Horgan, she is the head of our Curriculum Department. I have Bev Nickham here, who will be one of our featured speakers, board member. And then if the Wilson staff would please stand. I know there's several of you around and in and around. Please stand and be recognized. At this time, without further ado, I would like to introduce Mila Yang, who will present our student address.
Hello. Welcome parents, families, friends, faculty, and especially the Wilson 8th graders. We can now consider ourselves the Newark High School class of 2018. But before I look ahead to our high school years, I would like to reflect on the past 3 years that we have spent together at Wilson. Remember coming to Wilson Middle School that first day of 6th grade, eager to be in a new school, excited for the change from elementary school, and also a little scared. We were the newbies of Wilson, and from there we moved up to the top dogs, the 8th graders, in our final year here at Wilson. We all had trouble with our lockers and combinations, and I'm sure teachers were frustrated too, having to help each of us. Our 6th grade year was the first year of the PEAK program, and we chose a college that we wanted to visit. It was all very interesting to see what colleges were like. Soon we'll be at that stage of our lives. 7th grade went by fast, but one thing that some of us will remember were the Survivor Island activities that we had, like skating, dances that were filled with drama, and the dodgeball tournament. I'm pretty sure 8th grade year has been the best year at Wilson for all of us. One of my fondest memories, and one that I won't ever forget, is the trip to Washington, D.C. Let's be honest, I'm sure all of us that went made some unforgettable memories, including the dinner cruise, which was amazing, the monuments we saw that had very special meanings, the hotel at night, the bus ride there and back, and of course walking in the freezing cold and getting soaked. These are some of the memories that we will carry with us as we move on in our lives. We will no longer be part of a Wilson Middle School small group of 8th graders, but we will become part of a larger class as a 3 middle school 8th graders combined. We will become an underclassmen all over again as we are now considered freshmen. Whichever high school you attend, keep in mind Mangle, graduation in 2018. I encourage that all of you start your freshman year off well. Find new clubs to join or extracurricular activities that will make your transition to high school a lot easier. Open yourself up to new opportunities. Meet new people, and the things we do now and the people we surround ourselves with will shape the adult we will become in the future. On that note, I would like to share a quote from the famous author Dr. Seuss. All the places you'll go, today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Our mountain is high school. Let's make our teachers here at Wilson proud of us next year. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker for this evening, Ms. Bev Nickham.
Good evening. 8th grade class, tonight we celebrate your accomplishments. Congratulations to you. But as your friend just said, you're top dogs now, but now you're going back down to the bottom of the pile. So I have a little bit of advice for you about the high school. At the high school, first off, especially the first week of school, if you have a question, don't ask a senior. They may not tell you the right answer. So make sure you're asking a reliable source. But one of the keys to high school success, but also success in life, is engagement. So what you're going to find is that the more you're engaged in your community, whatever that may be, you probably discovered that at Wilson, that the more you were involved in things at Wilson, the better time you had at Wilson. It's going to be the same thing at the high school, and the same thing in the city of Newark where you live, or wherever you end up living after high school. The more you're engaged in the community around you, the more successful you're going to be. And what's really great for you guys, you're really fortunate because at the high school you have so many amazing, amazing things for you to participate in. Some of you are already doing sports or fine arts and clubs here. There's even more opportunities like that at the high school. And so please, please get involved in something like that. It will really make a difference in your career. Parents, I want to tell you a little bit about high school. My son will be a senior here in a few days. And if you thought middle school went fast, high school goes even faster. You blink your eye and they're graduating. And trust me, there are days you can't wait till they graduate. You probably experienced that in middle school. And you may think, you know that when they turn 18 and they graduate, they're not going to be around as much. And you know when they get their driver's license at 16, they're not going to be around as much. I'll warn you now, it starts their freshman year. Their freshman year, you start to see less and less of them. They find friends that have cars. They find more parties and fun activities to be in. And so really, don't take this time for granted. It goes so, so very quickly. And students, don't take your families for granted. They could have supported you and got you this far. They're one more resource for you to rely on. You need them more than you think you do. Okay, so really, and parents, they need you a little less than you think they do. This is their time to get on, but still, you're the parent, and so you have to keep that in mind. And so just be patient, and students, be patient with your parents. It's a difficult time for them also. So that's my words of wisdom for getting through high school. The last thing I'll leave you with, the only thing that limits you in your high school career is your own desires, your own thoughts, your own imagination, and your own determination to reach your goals. So aim high, reach for the stars, and congratulations for doing such a great job.
This evening, I do want to recognize a few of our students. Now, we'll have another awards assembly that a lot of your students will receive awards on the last day of school. But there's a few that I want to go over that I really want to make sure that you understand how important some of these awards are. The first one is merit roll all year long. So a student has maintained up to a 3.49 for the entire 8th grade year. Students, when I call your name, just stand and be recognized. We'll give you certificates at the 8th grade, at the principal assembly on Tuesday. But just stand and be recognized at this time. Alexis Allen, Jared Baumgartner, Heather Blind, Heather Burns, Alexia Caldwell, Jasmine Cumming, Tom Pranga, Simone Garcia, Hunter Hall, Zach Holm, Tara Hamilton, Chad Hill, Chaz Hill, Caleb Jackson, Jacob Loafman, Cameron Midgley, Taylor Phillips, Maverick Porter, Josh Posey, Haley Riviera, Jacob Seitz, Victoria Snyder, Talia Soto, Rachel Turner, Zach Watercutter, Tiger Wheeler, and Caitlin Wills. Let's give all these guys a round of applause. The next group of students earned honor roll, which goes from the 3.5 up to like 3.9. If you would please stand and be recognized. Ryan Brookbank, Brianna Bush, Brooke Bush, Austin Collins, Elizabeth Cooper, Robert Krause, Kayla Davis, Lexi Delato, Haley Dixon, Maya Fernandez, Julian Fessler, Taylor Grubbs, Brianna Harvey, Cheyenne Hunt, Joe Lohman, Jadisi McCampbell, Emily Melton, Savannah Miller, Hunter Nearhood, Sydney Overby, Cora Philibon, Griffin Jones, Caitlin Ray, Chase Reckel, Wyatt Rowe, Taylor Santavica, Hunter Spinks, Montana Wells, and Seth Wheeler. Let's give these guys a round of applause. This last group has maintained a 4.0 throughout the entire year. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Christian Black, Adrian Crockwell, Bruce Davidson, Andrew Belly, Heather Harper, Giovanna Johnson, Joe Motor, Brooklyn Pennington, and Mila Yang. If you're currently in Honor Society, please stand and be recognized. Those members of Student Council, please stand and be recognized. And here's a group. Those of you that have signed up for ROTC going into your freshman year, please stand up and be recognized. One award that is very hard to get. I seldom am able to accomplish this in a year's time myself, and that's perfect attendance. It's tough to get. You get sick, you just don't feel like coming to school or work, you know? You gotta take a day every now and then. But these students did not take a day. And if you would please come up and get a certificate, as I call your name, Caitlin Ray. Kayla Davis. Thomas Franga. So much for that perfect attendance at all events. I'll take care of Thomas tomorrow. Tara Hamilton. Heather Harper. And Cora Philibon. Again, let's give those guys a round of applause. I have one more set of awards that I would like to pass out. There's only 3 individuals that have been able to maintain a perfect 4.0 all 3 years here at Wilson Middle School. Quite the accomplishment. Just unbelievable. I know some of the teachers get pretty hard on you at times, and for you guys to maintain a 4.0 for all 3 years is just outstanding. So as I call your name, if you please approach the podium and receive a certificate. Heather Harper. Christian Black. Mila Yang. At this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to our Dean of Students, Ms. Cynthia Baker.
Before we present the certificates, I want to have the students stand once again. When Ms. Bev Nickum had spoke of engagement, I don't think you truly understand the level of engagement this class has. I remember sitting here last year thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what am I going to say about next year's group, because I don't want them to leave. They were my first group when I became Dean of Students. My 6th graders, yeah, right there.
They have been an absolute joy for the past 3 years. Mr. Kruger, who is our science teacher, it was his first year. He had them as 6th graders, again as 7th graders, or again as 8th graders. So he's had them for 2 years as well. They are an outstanding group of students. If you are in any type of sport, please stand up. If you are in fine arts of any sort, please stand up. If you have been an office aide or an library aide any time in the last 3 years, please stand up. If you have been a member of Big Brothers, Big Sisters, or Goodwill Guides, please stand up. All of our students from Tiger Challenge in the last 3 years, please stand up. And anyone who's participated in Art Club, Cooking Club, Chess Club in the last 3 years, please stand up. This group is going to knock the socks off of Newark High School. I can't wait for them, and I can't believe that 2018 is going to come like that. So you should be very, very proud. Go ahead. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and read off the names for the certificates. Alexis Allen, Mariah Anderson, Jared Baumgardner, Christian Black, Ryan Brookbank, James Bryant, Heather Harper, or Heather Burns, Alyssa Campbell, Austin Collins, Elizabeth Cooper, Robert Krause, Alexa Caldwell, Jasmine Cummings, Sarah Cummings, Kayla Davis, Bruce Davison, Lexi Toledo. Next is Steve. Haley Dixon, Caleb Epling, Maya Fernandez, Cody Flowers, Taylor Gann, Simone Garcia, Braden Gardner, Kiana Goodwin, Kayla Gordon, Jenna Grimm, Taylor Grubbs, Hunter Paul, Tara Hamilton, Heather Harper, James Hardless, Brianna Harvey, Chad Hill, Chaz Hill, Nathan Hoffman, Bradley Holland, Skylar Hottinger, Cheyenne Hunt, Paige Hutchinson, Gia Johnson, Jaden Kelly, Caitlin Lane, Christian Long, Jacob Loveman, Joey Loveman, Lexi Lyons, Alan McDonald, Autumn McDonald, Brittany McDonald, Emily Melton. Miller. Savannah Miller. Joe Motor. Hunter Nearhood. Sydney Overby. Brooklyn Pennington. Matthew Pepe. Cora Philibon. Taylor Phillips. Maverick Porter. Caitlin Posey. Jaron Petmore. Allison Pressey. Griffin Rand. Caitlin Ray. Chase Reckle. Chancellor Rickmer. Haley Rivera. Savannah Roberts. Wyatt Rowe. Trey Russell. Taylor Santavica. Michael Shenna. Jake Seitz. Dylan Smith. Ethan Smith. Josh Smith. Sydney Sologic. Talia Soto. Hunter Spinks. Abby Stratton. Gary Tapia. Cedric Thomas. Connor Triplett. Jamie Vandegrift. Brian Billinger. Zach Watercutter. Montana Wells. Seth Wheeler. Tyler Wheeler. Lexus Wills. And Mila Yang. If our audience would please stand and applaud the Newark High School graduating class of 2008.
Again, 8th graders, good luck at the high school. Get involved in as many activities as you did here at Wilson Middle School. In fact, at the high school, there's many, many more activities that you're able to get involved with. If you do as well there, as I'm sure you will, things will be really, really good for your future and a bright future to look forward to. Parents, please join us for some punch and cookies over in the cafeteria, and have a safe trip home. Thank you.